Glass Moon Gaming, another music reaction for you today. And on today's 2 for Tuesday, I have a double Buy Me a Coffee members request for you. This member wants me to continue with my journey of Helloween and wants me to go back and start at the very beginning. He specifically wants us to put ourselves back in 1985 to understand how revolutionary this form of metal was in 1985. I was 9 years old in 1985, so I'll definitely keep that in mind of where I was and what I was doing when this came out. First song we're checking out is Walls of Jericho, Ride the Sky, which is the opening track of the album. And from what I'm told, this is also the only album with Kai Hansen on vocals, primary vocals. So I'm really looking forward to going back to my childhood and hearing this classic sound, seeing if I remember any of this, because I definitely don't have any recollection of it. So let's check it out. Make sure you guys are checking out my Buy Me a Coffee page. It's like Patreon, but with more options. And that's where you'll find the original videos for anything that ended up blocked or edited for YouTube. It's also where you guys can make requests and watch any concert streams you missed live on Twitch. Link is in the description with all the details. Finally, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Every bit of that helps our channel. You guys know how this works. Let's get to it. Link to the original will be in the description below. All right. Teleporting back to 1985. London Bridge. Oh, oh yeah! All right. Wow. That opening was incredible. Very interesting with the whole London Bridge, and I maybe understand the reference where London Bridge is falling down, and the picture on the album cover is them punching through a wall. The bridge is falling down, maybe the walls of Jericho. I don't know, but regardless, that when they came in there, holy crap, was that awesome. The bass is sweet. All right, let's go back a little bit there. We're going to go catch the chorus again. This definitely would have been try to remember back in '85 what I was listening to. I'm sure it was. I mean, I was 9, so I wasn't listening to a lot of metal at that point. I hadn't gotten into my metal phase at all. So I was listening to whatever was popular. Some early Van Halen. I mean, '85 would have been the end of David Lee Roth. So early Van Halen, Aerosmith. I mean, this is all the popular stuff that I listened to back then. Of course, there was metal. There was, Iron Maiden. I didn't get into Maiden until much later in my life. Uh, I don't know when. Well, obviously, there was Metallica and Megadeth back then. Uh, yeah, I don't remember a lot of stuff that was like speed metal at all, except for possibly Maiden, and I didn't listen to it back then. There was a lot more thrash and just straight up metal that was happening back then that I recall on the radios. And then your more popular hard rock metal like Van Halen uh, back then, and David Lee Roth solo, Sammy Hagar solo back then. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different than what I remember listening to on the radio. Let's keep going. Yeah, I mean, as I'm sitting here listening to him, I'm trying to think of some other things and like probably why I never really got into it. Uh, and most likely because it wasn't played on the radio. I mean, when you get into like '85, '86 time period, you're talking about uh your glam metal. You're getting your Poison, early Poison, Van Halen, uh, some in that time period you're getting a lot of that glam rock type stuff that was coming through. Quiet Riot, a bunch of bands like that. It was the music video high point really in the mid '80s. So people were making music that would play well on A, the radio, and B, for music videos. I think if Helloween had come around possibly a couple years earlier, uh, they might have made it bigger in the States. Uh, it may have hit home a little heavier in the States. So that's a shame. Because if this is their first album in '85, then that would have been right in the middle of a big changeover period of music, at least of metal type music. We're going from the earlier thrash, straight up heavy metal stuff to a more glam rock, and this would have fit before glam rock, glam metal. Yeah. But I'm loving the song, and it's a shame that I didn't get into it earlier. I know I'm gonna like everything I hear from these guys because they're phenomenal musicians, and I have loved it ever since I did start listening to it on the channel. So let's just keep going. Gotta love harmonized guitars. That bass going crazy back there. Incredible. Nuts. Almost sounds like a toccata and fugue type deal. Yeah, I mean, I want to hear that again. I mean, that whole section sounds like very, very classical music. Like I could hear it being played on a pipe organ type thing. It's really cool. Right in here, very pipe organ-y-ish style. Yeah, man, that's very, very cool the way they incorporated that classic organ music style in there. Really, really cool. And now we're gonna go back into their thrash and speed. This is good. And this is the first song off the album, from what I understand. So this would be like if you've never heard Helloween before and you just picked up their album and played, this is your introduction to them. It's a good introduction. Or solo. Oh, that's some good falsetto. Nice. All right, let's talk. Yeah, definitely early style speed metal. Uh, I'm sure there may have been other bands that were doing this. I don't remember them. Uh, Back in 1985 or before. I mean, obviously Metallica, Megadeth, were big metal, but they were a lot heavier than this, from what I remember back then. And I've obviously listened to a lot of Metallica. Uh, they were a lot heavier. They definitely had some songs that were speed and thrash, but from my memory of back in '85, uh, I don't remember a lot of this. At least me personally hearing a lot of this. I'm sure there was a lot, or there was stuff out there that was at least similar that I didn't even realize was out there until I was older and could appreciate music more. All right, cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a great way to get into Helloween. It's a perfect song uh, to take us from the start. It's a great opening song to an album. Very cool opening London Bridge. And then boom, right in your face. Yeah, I loved it. Can't wait to hear the next one that he has for me. So come back in a little while and we'll be checking that one out as well. Don't forget that I also stream on YouTube and Twitch. So if you like concerts and streaming concerts, participating and watching, make sure you're following me on Twitch. That's where we do most of that stuff. We also play some games over there and on YouTube. So if you ever see me on, don't be afraid to stop in and say hi. We can chat and listen to music. Links to all my social media, including my Twitch, is down in the description below. Have at it. Alti Energy, zero sugar, low calories, all natural caffeine energy drink without the crash. It's an alternative energy drink that I use. I practically drink one every morning as an alternative to coffee because I just don't like coffee. They have some amazing flavors and they're coming out with more as time goes on. If that is something that interests you at all, there is a link in the description. Go take a look. If you decide to buy something, use discount code GlassMoon. You'll get 10% off. You'll support the channel, and the channel will make a little bit of money. Like I said, if that's something you are interested in, link is in the description below. Don't forget, vote in our Fan Choice Friday poll, where you guys tell me what to react to every single Friday. Very simple. Go to the community tab, find the poll, vote for the band. Whoever wins, that's who I react to, guaranteed. It's the easiest thing you can do all week. All you have to do is vote, and then I do all the rest. So, just go and vote. With that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all next time.